In the November letter, I mentioned Isaiah 55 that says God's word goes out and never returns void, never comes back empty. It always bears fruit. And that reverberation, that echo of the gospel continues to resonate from generation to generation. We wanted to give you some of the stories of that echo in our midst here at Campus House. Different people from different life stages and different contexts that are part of our community, for you to hear from them what Jesus is doing in and through their lives.
In this season, I've been learning a lot about prayer in myself. I've noticed that when I give the Lord a chance to speak, when I give him a time and a place and set apart that time, that he shows up. And he showed up for me as well as friends.
And I feel like I've been a part of a variety of different campus ministries, and they all felt like campus ministries, and this really does feel like family on mission. And I think a lot of that has to do with, I feel like my whole self is invited to the family table.
When I think of international students, one thing that comes to my mind is that they are actually very lonely, cut off from their families, cut off from their friends and loved ones, and they're looking for communities over here, communities that they can part of, share their lives with. And Campus House in that regard has already started doing great work by inviting them to dinners and other activities that they have.
So these are just a few of the ways that God has been working in and through Campus House. I'd love for you to hear what God is continuing to do through Joshua House and Align and Vision Trips and Starry Night and small groups of various kinds and one-on-one discipleship. I'd love for you to hear more stories from the hundreds of students that walk through our doors, the growing number of Purdue faculty and young professionals, and kids of all ages, and even a few empty nesters. As the gospel continues to resonate in and through the growing and diverse number of people who call Campus House their church home, there are countless stories of changed lives, people finding places of belonging and healing and calling. For many of you, these testimonies are directly or indirectly a version of your own. You are an extension of this house God continues to build, the song that God continues to write, this echo that continues to reverberate throughout the world. What is true each year is that a third of our annual financial support comes in November and December, and your year-end gifts play a significant role in this work. Would you come alongside us again in this season through your prayer and support? Isaiah 55 states that God's word goes out with a reverberation of life-giving fruitfulness. And then the next line says that we will go out in joy and be led forth with peace. Good news of great joy that is for all people as we celebrate the coming of Jesus, the Word made flesh. That's the angel song. That's the prayer. That's the echo of the gospel.